There is no sweeter feeling than beating your former club to show them just who's boss. Many Bundesliga coaches have done just that in their first game against their former employers. So sit back and enjoy the Bundesliga's top 10 coaching reunions. Mirko Slomka spent 2 years as Schalke head coach, and his first game against his old club with Hannover was an occasion to savour. An own goal from Heiko Westermann followed by Didier Jakonen's strike gave Hannover an early lead, but Edu and Ivan Rakitic levelled things up for Schalke. Hanno Balic though made it 3-2 to Hannover 10 minutes from time, and Mirko Slomka just couldn't contain himself. Well, not to the referee's liking anyway. Slomka sent off, but from the stands, he saw Didier Jakonen do this.
And again, Manuel Neuer completely out of his area. He's got to squeeze it past the post, and he does. It's 4-2, and it's all over.
A very satisfying reunion indeed, then, for Mirko Slomka. Back in November 1990, Stuttgart coach Christoph Daum hosted former club 1. FC Köln. But Anders Giske and Maurice Banach gave the visitors a 2-0 lead in Swabia. Christoph Daum, though, wasn't happy to roll over for his old club, so he waved his players forward. And soon after, Ludwig Kögel pulled one back. Then Matthias Sammer equalised. Before Karl Ahlgerver struck the winner to complete an impressive 16-minute comeback for Christoph Daum. After his first spell at Bayern Munich, coach Jupp Heynckes returned to the Olympiastadion with Eintracht Frankfurt in October 1994. And Heynckes' side took the lead twice, much to the frustration of Bayern's Giovanni Trapattoni. But the home side turned the game around, with Alan Suter's dreamy effort making it 3-2. Yet Slobodan Komljanovic equalised late on to give the man known as Don Jupp a point on his return. Matthias Sammer was both a German champion as a player and a coach with Borussia Dortmund, but in the summer of 2004, he moved to VfB Stuttgart. Just a few months later, Dortmund arrived in Swabia, with Andreas Heynckes and Kakao making sure that Sammer's former side left empty-handed. Lucien Favre was fired by Hertha after a bad run in 2009, but 2 years later, Favre came back to the capital with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Adrian Ramos put Hertha ahead, but come full-time, Favre was still able to say, "How do you like me now?" That was thanks to a double from future Bundesliga superstar Marco Reus to turn the game on its head. 3 points for Borussia Mönchengladbach and sweet, sweet revenge for Lucien Favre. Thomas Schaaf kept it cool in his first game against Werder Bremen with Eintracht Frankfurt. He had, of course, spent 14 years coaching Bremen, even winning the Bundesliga title. But his new side were rampant against his former club. 2 goals from Frankfurt's football god Alex Meyer formed part of a 5-star performance from the hosts.
Still time for one. Oh, it's a beauty! What a shot from Standera!
A good day then for both Attila the Eagle and Thomas Schaaf. There were only 6 months between legendary coach Udo Lattek leaving Bayern Munich and his first game against them with Gladbach. At the Bökelberg Stadion, it was to be a happy reunion, for Lattek that is, as Gladbach trounced Bayern by 4-1 with Alan Simonsen on the scoresheet. A game to show you just why Udo Lattek was an 8-time Bundesliga winner. Now how about this for a story? Klaus Augenthaler, Nuremberg coach until he was sacked with 4 games to play in 2003. 2 weeks later, relegation-threatened Leverkusen hired him, and on the final day of the season, they went, of course, to Nuremberg, who were already down. And just before half-time, Yildirim Baştürk scored the goal to keep Leverkusen in the Bundesliga once more. Klaus Augenthaler wasn't celebrating just yet, but come full time, he most certainly was. Leverkusen's safe, relief for both the players and the fans, and the sweetest of returns for Klaus Augenthaler in one of the craziest endings to a Bundesliga season. In at 2 is Armin Fey's epic return to Frankfurt.
Flicks on, oh, it comes off, but the rebound is in from Macklung, would you believe?
For 3 seasons, Fey coached Eintracht, and his return with VfB Stuttgart produced an amazing game. Frankfurt led, then Stuttgart scored 3, so Frankfurt scored 3. 4-3 it was, in fact, with 25 minutes to play before Stuttgart's Timo Werner appeared.
He's got the speed, he's got the class, and Werner does it! Oh, what a brilliant goal!
And for one final twist,
all the white-shirted players coming through! Oh, and it's gone in! Christian Gentner, Frankfurt 4, Stuttgart 5.
Yes, you heard that correctly. 5-4 to Stuttgart, Armin Fey the victor against his former club. But at number 1 is the man nicknamed King Otto. His newly promoted Kaiserslautern faced Bayern Munich in the 1997 season opener. Michael Schönberg's goal 10 minutes from the end brought a memorable win for the visitors. What's more, Kaiserslautern went on to win the title, the only time in Bundesliga history that a newly promoted team has become champions. All hail King Otto!